All right. I am here. I have arrived. And we are going to drive. Probably. Let's hope that we can get that far. I don't know if I ever really knew how to drive, but I certainly don't know anymore if I did. So this will be fun. Okay. The game seems to want me to pack more supplies. I think we're probably fine. We can make a repair putty. I definitely don't need the battery jumper, but we should probably make... Do I really not have a repair putty? Did I use all of it? Ow. Of course I break my damn shins off. I have a repair putty. Let me make one more so I can stack it. I think it stacks in stacks of 3, actually. I don't know anything. Don't even listen to me. I'm just gonna assume I'm right until proven otherwise. No. God. Get in there. Okay, yeah, it does stack in 3. So I kind of know what I'm talking about. Occasionally. Sometimes. Okay, I'm just trying to remember what we're actually doing. Right, I need to look at the map. Okay, so we do have a location that we can go. Going there is not going to be very fun because we have to drive through this bullshit. But at least this is perpetual stability, so it shouldn't actually be that bad. The real question is, are we going to make it there in one piece? That's such a long fucking drive, guys. Good Lord, man. I mean, we can shorten it by going this way. It's just way more dangerous. But like, this is corrosive waterways, which is really bad. And then this is eerie darkness and the gravity of the situation, which I'm sure you can intuit what the hell that's all about. This is malfunctions magnified, swift storm, and eerie darkness. That's not that bad, honestly. Yeah, I think we'll be okay. And then we've got angry abductors. Great. Love that for me. That'll be okay, though. I think that'll be all right. I looted this before we ended stream, right? Yeah, sure did. Computer's here. Do I need the computer? Probably not. I'm gonna take it anyway. 1000%, absolutely. Yes. So I'll be damned if I run out of, like, plastic or some shit at any point in this playthrough. I'm gonna be pissed. Trying to loot as much as I possibly can. Because especially when I'm streaming, it feels like I take too many, like, shortcuts. Because I'm just trying to be, like, expedient and not waste people's time, but then it, like, fucks me over in the long run, because I'm like, I don't have the thing that I should have gotten. So, learning that balance is a little rough. Apparently, okay, we have a quirk to diagnose real fast. Hold on. Okay, when I shift the shifter, it toggles my radio. I might as well diagnose that before we go. Okay, shifter toggles radio toggles. First try, baby. Awesome. Okay. What do we got? We need a mechanics kit. Okay. No problem. Easy peasy. If I knew what the buttons were, it definitely would be easier to accomplish. Okay. We have so many quirks, it's insane. But at least we got rid of one. We still have 4 quirks, though. So, Shit's gonna get weird, I think. But at least I got this one before we left, so, you know, small blessings. And now we'll have consistent music, so that's good. Neither YouTube nor Twitch has flagged me for the music yet, which is great. I did actually get flagged, and I think I know why, and it has nothing to do with the music, because I got my first, like, copyright flag, on one of my VODs last week, and it was the one where all the lovely people showed up. My Final Fantasy VIII, stream, where we had just a bunch of people show up, and it was a really good time. That one got flagged in 2 like really random spots. None of the spots that I thought it would. It didn't get flagged in the beginning, and it didn't get flagged on my BRB screen because I didn't have a BRB screen in that stream. It was just like 2 random points in the stream, which was so strange. So yeah, the VOD got muted for like a minute in 2 places, which is really annoying because why? But also, I don't know, light tap, I guess. And it's not like I was like playing background music or anything during those specific points. It was literally the in-game music. What am I supposed to do, Twitch? Turn it off? That's lame as fuck. All right, we're jumping because that's sick as hell. That's why I usually don't take those jumps, by the way, because you will still damage your car. There's no way to take those jumps without taking some damage. It's just sometimes it's faster or more worth it to take this small hit than to worry about like trying to go around it. Especially once you get like armored parts. Armored parts let me make more mistakes and it's less of a problem, which is really nice, and it's why I will probably use them for like 90% of the rest of the game. Once I can get enough thermosap crystals, that's the real bitch. It's getting the thermosap crystals for them. But luckily I know where to get them, and you just have to get kind of lucky. But it's also, you have to be in the right biome too. Because there's like, I think each of the like sections of the zone has like 2 biomes. And the outer zone, which is where we are now, it's really like, the biomes are not that different. Aw, shit. Okay, we're gonna miss that farm, but it's fine. There's probably nothing there anyway. It's probably like some cloth and like 1 scrap metal. I'm not terribly concerned about it. What was I saying? I literally don't know. But yeah, the thermosap crystals, I think, is what I was saying. The thermosap crystals, you just have to be in the right biome in the mid zone. Ooh, that was spooky. My dash flickered for some reason. I'm not sure what triggered that, but that's definitely a quirk. Oh, hell yeah, box truck. See, this is why it's usually really worth it to like go into these little areas and not like speed through them, because these box trucks are ridiculous. There's so much stuff in here. It's like mostly garbage. But like, imagine this with good parts. Imagine for a second this wasn't garbage. That's just a steel bumper. I don't really care. We got a bunch of paint, and then we also got the logo TM. I wish there was an actual TM on it. There is not. But yeah, 4 paints. Whoops. 4 paints, and then cosmetic. I actually want this. It's not bad. Plus a bunch of crafting materials. I will remember the buttons eventually. You can like activate the stuff with the actual like things in the that's my headlights, in the actual thing. I thought we were getting like brakes were pumping when we did the headlights, but you can there is also just buttons for them as well. So if I don't want to look down here to like get the headlights, I can just press left on the D-pad, and then right is the windshield wipers. Up is our heel quick slot, and then down is the horn. Just in case anyone wanted to know or cared about the quick actions we have access to whilst driving our spooky haunted car. Please don't throw me into the air, thank you. I really would not enjoy that, I think, personally. You know, if you're into getting thrown 100 feet into the air, that's cool. Keep me the hell out of it. I am not. Okay. Nice and smooth, but they always are, these little transitional zones. We did get some decent stuff, though, so I really can't complain. Certainly can't complain. Okay, now we actually need the map. Okay, this is way more chill than I thought it would be. Why the charging station in the first location, dude? Okay, so we go down, hit this, grab the charging station, then wrap around and leave. Also, I 1000% didn't see what the atmospheric conditions here were. Angry abductors. Okay, that's fine. Just gotta make sure to stay away from abductors, because they are angry. There's also probably more of them too. That's usually how the anomaly-based ones work. There's more, and also they're more aggressive. Because most of the time, abductors don't really care about you unless you dash into their line of sight. But if they're already pissed off, like that guy, oh, we're going for a ride. Man, I wish I could go more than 2 miles per hour. I don't know why he didn't grab me, but I guess we're fine. I guess I fled in terror quick enough. That is a left-right. A little off-roading, a tiny bit of off-roading. It's fine. There's the charging station, and I'm gonna park the car in the charging station, and then we'll run back. I'll run back over. And grab the anchor. Not that we need the charging station, really, because, again, this is our first proper location, but, I mean, I'll take the 2% battery for free. Is it gonna summon, like, 50 abductors? No? Okay. I'm cool with that, too. Oh, I did summon an abductor, you bastard. This may look like a force field. It's not. He could just mosey on in here. It's fine. I think we avoided his ire. There's an ARDA investigator here, though. Which usually has the good shit, TM. Also potentially armored stuff, mayhaps. Don't yell at me. That's so rude. So rude. Can't believe you did that to me. If that was a pickpocket, he absolutely would have stole something from me, but it's just an abductor, so he can't steal anything from me. He can just steal me or my car. I don't like how he is, like, drippy. I hate that about the abductors. They should not be dripping. That is my personal opinion. Feel free to disagree. Okay, we got some paint and we got... My microphone is in the way. Some kind of decal. Animal stripes. Nice. That probably looks like garbage. I'm not a big, like, animal print fan. Personally. Oh boy. Okay, let's go... Okay, I'm gonna have to use the map pretty judiciously, I think, to get onto the right road. This is the wrong way. I could probably go over this hill, though. He says ominously. We should be okay, I think, because the off-road tires should be able to... Well... less true than I wanted it to be, but that's okay. It's not as disastrous. Okay, it's a little disastrous. I did not know those guys were there till we were already basically on top of them. That's unfortunate, but we have arrived at the road. Okay, so we keep left over here and we should be good. I just need to keep on the actual road instead of going on the dirt path, which is the easier of the two things. Keeping on the road. There was a container in there, but I didn't want to get out. All of that is none of my damn business, I think. Okay. We're gonna take the shock damage, not the explosions. We gotta do what we gotta do. It's like disastrous for my headlights, because they already don't have a lot of health, and then it's like the shock just fucks them up. I don't want anything to do with that abductor, please and thank you. That's rocks in the road. It's fine. I'm sick at driving, it seems. This one. Not too bad. Not too bad. Not too shabby. Some crazy turns on this road. My poor car does not handle that well. I think that might be an Arda site. Could grab some more lead. Oh, and also the things here too. I hear it somewhere. Anchor. That's the word that I didn't say. The anchor is here. That's a bollard. Really? Are there any more? We could suck out the light bulbs. That's always nice. Excuse me, pardon me. My bad. Did not mean to explode you. I didn't think the vacuum would do it, to be honest. When did I get this repair putty? You can, I guess go in the side storage. We have so many flare guns. Okay. The anchor is over there. The bollard's just gonna chill there, huh? I don't trust it. Not even a little bit. It's gonna find a way to hurt me. Guarantee it. Guarantee it. They're incredibly suspicious, those bollards. Too chill. That was far too chill. I definitely expected many abductors. Okay, we just gotta follow this road and we'll be good. There's a bollard. Okay. Happy for you, buddy. He just showed up. That's it. Didn't cause any mayhem. He just wanted to be appreciated, which I get. I understand. I appreciate you, bollard. Rip. This is why I brought so many repair buddies. Because it always happens. My poor car just gets destroyed in the first location. It just feels like we're so slow. Okay, we are going this way. High instability check conditions. So we're just rushing through this one. 1000%, we're just gonna rush through this one and get on to the next area. That's where Tobias wanted me to go. I think we're still investigating the like hallucination event. So that's what we're doing. If the game will load. It's loading up all the bullshit it's gonna throw at me. That's good. I should have stopped before I came in here and repaired the car. This looks like garbage. We are just gonna wing it. Absolutely wing it. No music back. It's a pretty straight shot on the road. That being said, what if I don't go on the road? Okay, that's fucked up because I need those. This is way less scary than it sounds. This is swamp coral and we need this for a lot of things. Unfortunately, because I wanted to get out of here so incredibly quickly. But here I am, sucking up swamp coral. Like an absolute buffoon. It's for the betterment of mankind, I promise. By mankind, I mean just me. And me alone. I'm the only mankind out here anyway. Everything else is an abomination of science. Okay. Wherefore art thou, car? Where did you end up? I'm close enough that the compass is not up in the upper left. So, there we go. It's nice having a real flashlight. I should have just left the headlights on while I did that also. I left the car running and in drive. I just turned my headlights off. Like a fool. What a fool I was. Okay, well, given the fact that we're not currently in storm season, I'm going to fill the gas tank. I'm doing too much thinking while talking. It's causing both to not work right. I'm gonna grab the gas from this. And we're gonna loot that tower, the like little research tower. Just kidding. We're leaving. Just kidding. We're not looting shit. I can't afford to be caught in a storm when I still have a whole other area to go. And my car is already damaged. more than I would like it to. And we were taking radiation damage maybe that whole time? Unclear. We definitely took some radiation damage, though. Hold on. That's a sizzling mist. I need that. Cough box. Sizzling mist is the electric one, right? Oh, that guy's the explosion guy. Great. Happy about it. Oh, it's so incredibly time to go. At least we scan the cough. Fuck. At least we scan the cough box. Fuck. At least we scan the cough box so that we don't have to worry about that next time we're running for our lives. It's not the one that I needed, but I think it will probably help with corrosion resistance, which would be very handy because this is the acid area. Oh, I went right into a cough box. That is, not good. Not good to drive directly into the corrosive mist, would you believe? But we did it. We're fine. Okay. Now we've got perpetual stability up here, so we can repair our car. But first, Tobias and maybe Francis are going to have a chat with us. I don't know if Oppie is going to chime in or not. I don't remember. I've only done this once. Although I've seen somebody else do it, so I've experienced it twice. Not that that helps the memory too much.
First off, I've loaded up 3 locations on your ARC device map. See them? Yeah, head to whichever strikes your fancy.
You're sending them to the visions?
Sure am. We're gonna use this.
My optical vassalizer. We shouldn't use that.
Why not?
I mean, it's been decades. No way that thing is in any sort of working shape.
I've been fixing her up in secret, and I'm sorry. Don't be mad. It's gonna be a surprise for your birthday.
Adorable.
I've gone ahead and made an itty-bitty modification to your headset, Driver. I've hooked up the basilizer here to modulate your scan function. Think of it like an extra layer of mayonnaise on your technology sandwich.
Delicious.
What are you using the basilizer for?
No spoilers. We have to tell the story from the beginning. Driver, get ready to feast your eyes on the visions.
Hell yeah. I'm here for it. Once I get the car fixed. We must maintain structural integrity.
So we told you about the mass hallucination. Hundreds of people, 30 seconds of crazy, yada yada. But there was one instance where that event and the remnants intersected. The story of Laura Cesare. Laura worked at ARDA as an executive secretary. She put in her hours, but she spent her evenings with a real passion. Painting. When the hallucination event swept through, Laura was overtaken like everyone else. But for her,
the visions didn't stop. She tried painting them, but grew frustrated at her inability to recreate what she saw. Now at first, Anna wrote her off as one of the many whose brains got scrambled by what they saw. Until Laura stumbled across a rusty can of paint in the woods. It was a remnant. Once she started using this paint, the visions in her paintings began to come true. She painted feverishly for over a year, chasing the visions the entire time. Until the day the paint ran empty.
And then she disappeared.
Damn.
Like all remnant holders do.
Thanks, guys.
Though the remnants and the mass hallucination are related, maybe Laura forest visions can help us out.
Just a reminder for everyone, in case you forgot, we are a remnant holder. This car is a remnant. Super happy about that. All remnant holders destined to run screaming into the zone. Super stoked. I know there's a car. There we go. Give me the gas, please. And thank you. It's too dark for this shit. It's so dark. This car does not have anything I want. Okay. Carrying on. I gotta make sure we keep gas in the tank of the car. Would you believe it's important? Okay.
This is where your theory comes in, Francis. You tell him. Oh, look at me babbling away. Francis, you explain it. It's so good.
No, it's just... I'd rather not.
Come on, we talked about this. You should be proud of your word. Toot your own horn.
Not this time.
Okay, well, Francis's theory, his entire branch of research was that the zone exhibits a property seen nowhere else on Earth. Every phenomenon that occurs here leaves its fingerprint forever on the physical space. So he created this device to pick up on these some physical after effects. How did you explain it? It was like identifying a whale's favorite color using only the wake it leaves behind. The rest was science mumbo jumbo.
It's a form of electromagnetic imprint. Anyway, it was a long time ago.
And what a better time than now to try it again.
Hell yeah. Okay, the first vision is here. Somewhere. I think it might be... Yep, there it is.
The great pile up. You know, if you catch the mural at the right angle, when the moon is right overhead, you can spot the helmsman's body in one of the boats.
No chance. It's a paint smudge. Nothing more.
Believe me, it's true. I've seen it.
Sure. Whatever you say,
This
Francis.
mural looked different before.
Probably the instability messing with the paint over time. It's been decades after all.
Nah, something's...
Something's definitely off. Hey, where's our old notes from when we took a field trip out that way? Driver, why don't you go ahead to the next one while we investigate this?
Will do. Easy peasy. I'm gonna grab some unstable energy while I'm here, because obviously we need it for upgrades. And there's a big old fat one over here.
You know, I'm telling you, the helmsman never made it out of the zone. He died here.
Not this again. I still don't know why you're so convinced he existed in the first place.
Driver, back me up here. This is how the story goes. It was the winter of '72. A ship set sail down the Columbia River 100 miles east of here.
The helmsman was overcome by bad weather, and while in a particularly foggy patch, the boat hit something, and the impact threw him from the deck. When he woke up, he was on a boat on this very lake, smack in the middle of the zone, with no idea how he got there. He had with him a ridiculous amount of cash and paid anyone and everyone to get him out of the zone. But no matter how he tried to leave, on foot, in a transport, he would always head into a fog and reemerge on another boat. At last count, the great pileup was 20 boats high
And 30 boats wide.
A little duplication glitch, nothing more.
And you, of all people, blaming Limtech instead of a good old-fashioned mystery?
It doesn't add up. Artist's favorite pastime was carting people out of the zone. How could someone actually fail to escape? And a mysterious man with a backpack full of cash, and the one place he can't suspended. Seems awfully fishy to me.
It does. Like just about everything else in the zone, it does seem awfully fishy. If only there was some precedent for fishy shit to happen all the time. Tobias? He definitely died here because he couldn't leave. 100%. Don't believe the lies. That's not what we want to happen to our car. Although I do need to scan this guy because that's a bubblegum buddy. And I don't remember what exactly I needed it for. But I do remember we needed it for a piece of gear. Okay, those are rotten eggs, and they explode into awful, terrible goo. Oh, the bubblegum buddy is pulling me. Despite their cute nickname, they are not your friends. They will run you straight off the road to your death. This way is where we're going. Excuse me, pardon me. A damn flora always in my way. At least it's not the fauna at this moment in time, just the flora. Dash is flickering an awful lot. Not sure what would be causing that, though. Ow. Back left wheel's getting kind of fucked up. Not my favorite, but we'll manage. There's a cough box. I definitely don't want to go in there. We will gently avoid it. Is that more swamp coral? It sure as shit is. I think yes. God damn it. That's just an abductor. It is dragging my car. I really wish you wouldn't. Thank you. Sometimes you just have to give them a stern talking to. They're just anxious little guys, honestly. I understand. I think that's most of it. Can you just fuck off? Thanks. Just like slightly moving my car into an inconvenient position that I don't much appreciate. Okay, out of the water. Of course, it's on the other side from where we are. Well, at least not all the way around.
Ah, the Bigfoot mural.
Why does he have a mustache? Look at him. That's awesome. You do have big feet.
Did you see that, Francis? Oh boy, Francis, look. Look here, it's different from our sketch when we visited.
It's the mountain.
It's all scrambled, but the shape seems familiar.
God damn it.
If you tilt your head, doesn't that kind of look like Mount Olympus?
Oh, Francis, you flippin' genius! It absolutely is. Wait, let's look back at the first one. What's different there?
That shape right there, is that Hook Valley?
Holy smokes! Oh, wait, pull up all the topographical maps of the peninsula. If we look around the areas where you'd get that view of Mount Olympus. See, Francis? I told you your basilizer would work.
I don't think this is the Basilisers doing.
Driver, we're on to something. Get to that third vision.
Can do. I'm just gonna grab. There's 2 more anchors. Ow. There's 2 more anchors, and then all we have left is the last vision.
Driver, if you come across a mushroom like the one in the mural, do not eat it. No matter how tasty it might look.
You're speaking from personal experience. And let me tell you,
It wasn't pretty.
Damn.
Just thinking about it makes me want to puke all over again.
You've probably passed the biogenerators by now.
They're our source of power in the mid-zone, and one of the best demonstrations of renewable limb tech. Yes, these battery farms keep our lights on, but more importantly, they're also the only place in the entire zone where anomalized mushrooms grow.
And guess who turned out to be the world's biggest fan of those mushrooms? Bigfoot itself. And the vision foretold its arrival in the zone.
It started with those pods hanging from the battery farms were found chewed up. At first, they blamed it on the local wildlife. This was back when we used to have some. And then the sightings.
Please stop dragging my car. Look at it go, dude.
Attention on their own.
Not until the first
God
footprints
damn
were
it.
found. The Olympic
Rude.
Peninsula has always had a collection of Bigfoot sightings, but they were
There should be
there until
another
Bigfoot had its first taste
anchor.
of the anomalized mushrooms. Then it couldn't stay away, and that's when the Squatches came knocking.
Behind us.
Jumped the walls, set up camp, and they got to investigating. Once they learned of the Sasquatch's appetite for these mushrooms, they cultivated entire farms of the stuff.
For months, they propagated mushrooms and set traps. And for months, evidence mounted that Sasquatch was making its rounds and evading those traps. Until one night, the experts disappeared.
Bigfoot got them, no question.
Come on, all 8 at once? How is that possible?
Never get in the way.
Very radioactive over here.
Sasquatch.
Not a fan of the amount of rats I just took. That sucked.
I can't even look at it. Francis, you explain it.
Maybe you've already seen them, Driver. A freestanding bright blue door in its frame, out in the wilderness with nothing around it. If you do see one, don't get anywhere close to it.
I don't want to talk about it.
He was pretty close to a doorway when it opened. It's called the inverting doorway. When the door is shut, it's safe. But once in a while, it opens, and everything near it is turned inside out. Its victims are
Gross.
mostly bears, squirrels, and birds. They all go through hell. Meat and bones
On the outside, fur and feathers on the inside. It's not fun to see. Once, a group of hikers didn't heed the warning, and
No, we're done here. Drive it. You see when you stay away from it, that's all you need to know. Let's go.
Roger that. Okay, there's one more anchor, and then we can. We'll be close by to the thing after that too. Hold on. Ow! What the? My goddamn door just fell off. Rude. Not 1000% sure why that happened. Give me this. Thanks. I still don't know what these are for, to be completely honest with you. Still have 0 clue. But they're gigantic and we're collecting them. Yeah, it was not a good place for me to stop, it turns out. Could have been better. There we go. Just had to get a little traction. Oh, okay, that was rough. Everything's fine. Hello, abductor. Don't talk to me. Perfectly normal way to land your car in the swamp. Nose first. directly dive bomb. Oh god. There's a lot of anomalies out currently, and I don't much care for it. Ah, that was a cough box. Good, good. There's not even anything there. I thought that rock was a vehicle. Big one. I was incorrect. I'm just gonna get out. It's right there, which is not ideal. It's a little bit close, considering the mayhem it's gonna spawn when I take it. Yep. That rotten egg hit me. Damn it. That's okay. We're definitely, still alive. So, you know, small blessings. Very small. But we're working on it. Don't go through the cough box, KBG. Don't drive straight through it. How about? That, I leave the headlights on for this. That's a Squire. Hey Jen, happy Friday. I hope your Friday is going well. My Friday was cold. It's too damn cold. We're going through like the coldest part of the winter right now, and it sucks. Every day is ridiculously chilly. No, bubblegum buddy. God damn it. They're just the worst thing I've ever seen. I cannot grab these things. They keep pulling me. I also need to eat. Like a lot. Stupid bubblegum buddies. Hey, get out of here. What'd you pick up? Give me that. Give me that. It's mine. Thank you. It's just a piece of scrap metal, but... You wanna drive through the what? I believe it was a cough box. This is a cough box. It is a cloud of corrosive gas. God damn it, these fucking bubble buddies. Bubblegum buddies. Yeah, cough box, bad. I would also very much like it to stop being winter. I would also like the bubblegum buddies to stop dragging my car toward the cough box. Okay. We've got more looting to do of the Squire. Lots of things. There is a very angry, belching barnacle somewhere that I'm not a huge fan of. Yeah, so we're in the mid-zone now. I don't remember if you were here when we did the mid-zone crossing. I think it would have been on Saturday, at some point. But we're in the mid-zone now, so it's like this swampy area, and there's a lot of, like, corrosive stuff here. And the cough box is one of those more corrosive anomalies. Somebody threw a door at me. I don't need the door, but I will take the constituent parts for later use. mostly just here for thermosap crystals. Here being looting this car specifically. Currently, story-wise, we are investigating these murals. There's a anchor here. Because they're connected to the hallucination event. So basically, there is a remnant, or there was a remnant, that was a paint can. And the paint can, whatever was painted with them, whatever was painted with the paint in the can, I should say, came true, like became real. So we're like scanning these paint murals to like try and learn more about the hallucination event, because it seems to be connected with the remnants, and we're trying to ultimately learn how to separate me, the driver, from my remnant, this car, so that I can leave the zone. Because generally what happens with remnant holders is they eventually they go crazy and run into the zone, never to be seen again. So we're trying to not have that happen, which personally sounds like a good plan to me. How did work go? Work was pretty trash. Yeah, pretty trash. No complaints or anything. I just, like, it's taking so much longer now because of all the inane bullshit I have to do because of the complaints. Like, I got an entire, like, crash course on how to take proper action shots, because we're trying to, like, take pictures to make sure that A, the work is getting done, and B, they're gonna start talking if I get any closer, and B, that if there are any complaints, we have pictures, and C, my boss has been sending up another guy from our company to like go back through and check our work. So for the last 2 weeks, he's been sending like things that we're missing, and it's been relentless and ridiculous. What was that? Canned food. Thank you. Appreciate you. This guy just threw some food at me. Love that guy. He's a hero. Yeah, so it's been awful. Yeah, you're right, I shouldn't. You're absolutely correct. Why is the store not shutting? Shut. Thank you. But yeah, and then tonight I almost didn't make it to stream at all because I got asked to do an office yesterday, but it was locked yesterday. And then I got asked to do a different office today because this guy like moved out of the second office, and he had like 30,000 plants when he was there, and so like his floor was all like rotted out because of all the water and stuff from the plants. So they were like, please clean this office, and I was in there for like a half an hour, and it still looks like garbage because the floor is rotted. So, and then I had to clean the other office because it was actually unlocked tonight. Yeah, it was real bad. But I took pictures of everything and said like, look, they're gonna complain about this. It looks like shit. There's nothing I can do. The floor is fucking, it's rotted out. Like, I can't clean that. It needs to be replaced. So, but yeah, it's been pretty disastrous overall, I would say. Soul crushing, even. I'd go so far as to describe it. But you know, I still got paid, so that's about all I can say about it. That's actually good at this point. It's just getting like worse and worse. The good news is we haven't gotten any complaints in a while from the actual like site that we're working at. It's just been constant critiques from the other guy that my boss is sending in to like look at stuff, because there's always like one trash can or one recycling bin that gets missed, or like some dust somewhere, or some fucking bullshit. It's been a nightmare. Soul crushing. Yeah, it's I don't have the words to describe to you how disheartening it is to just be, because like I used to think I was pretty good at my job, right? Like my quality was always really good, and I pride myself on being pretty meticulous when it comes to pretty much everything I do. I try and be very thorough. But yeah, when it's just like a solid 6 months of just being told that you're doing a really bad job and that we're gonna lose the account if we don't like do better, and it's always my shit. Every time it's my shit, and a lot of it is like stuff that I swear that I did, which is the worst because it's making me feel like I'm insane. Like there'll be trash and recycling bins that I missed, but like I swear I got them, so I don't understand how they got missed. Hey, John. That is an insanely high luck score. Congratulations. I hope you win the lottery. But yeah, it's been, I don't have any positive words for how the last week and a half has been for me. So I'll just say it's been a week. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I'm not a huge racing game fan, personally. I'm assuming you're talking about the Sonic Crossworlds beta, which I didn't know it was going on now. I thought it was a little bit later in the year. Yeah, I feel like I'm losing it. Really, really super do.
The inverting doorway.
No. I don't like this one.
That's all you're gonna say? No shot. There we go.
Bingo!
See that pattern in the last mural? That flower only grows above a certain elevation. Put the three locations together, and you've got a square mile in the northeast corner of the deep zone. Huh. The visions were pointing towards something the entire time.
Hey, Oppie, you can stop pretending to ignore us now.
Take a look at this fine work. We've pinned down the location for the source of the mass hallucination. That's where the driver needs to go.
Well, what do you know?
Well, I knew the basilizer worked. What did I tell you, huh?
He still doesn't know, Francis.
Know what? Oppie?
Not my story to share.
There's certainly something going on there. But yeah, so now we have pinpointed a location where a signal...
And that basilizer, they're
Hold on. Drama.
illegitimate.
Wait, what are you saying?
I built that device to prove my imprint theory, and it was on the verge of getting the results I needed. But my research funding was running out. So, I forged the data. Not much, just enough to justify more time. I was so close. I knew the breakthrough was right around the corner. But Arda found out. That's why I was reassigned and my clearance revoked.
Wait, you told me you changed labs voluntarily.
8 years of research with nothing to show for it, and then for that to happen, I couldn't face you.
That doesn't mean your theory is wrong. I still think there's something to it. There's a common thread with some of the remnant stories, like the telephone switchboard, the ones that seem to recall the past somehow. Maybe the remnants access those imprints, read them like a needle in the groove of a record.
Don't. You don't have to do that. It's in the past. I don't care about it anymore.
Doubt.
But listen, I've got this suspicion, right? If we can just get the car to the mass hallucination source, when we find they can prove your theory. It's worth a try, isn't it?
I'm tired of trying, Tobias. I've tried all my life, and it didn't go so well.
Look, I don't have one of those fancy degrees that you and Oppie have. The closest I ever got to science was wiping down your lab benches. But I saw the incredible things that you did with your research.
Yeah, well, Arda didn't think they were incredible.
I don't care about Arda. I believe in you. Always have.
I'm sorry. I can't. I can't do this with her. Oppie led the disciplinary committee that stripped my clearance and demoted me to a glorified intern. She sat there and decided how best to humiliate me. I never asked for anything. This one time I do, so I would never have to talk to Oppie again. You didn't listen. Your remnant was more important than what I wanted.
Francis, I didn't mean...
I've had enough.
Would you believe they're fighting? They're always fighting.
That's... He'll come around. Sorry, driver. We'll see you back at the auto shop.
Okie dokie. Jen, my character does not have a name. We are just the driver. The only characters that are actually characters are Francis and Tobias. Francis is the one who just stormed off. Well, you can read the subtitles. Francis and Tobias are in the same location, and then Oppie is the one who owns the garage, and she is in a different location. But yeah, we don't have a name or any specific character trait other than we are linked to the car, and we are the only one who can like go out into the zone and do things because we have this car. It's the only car that works in the zone. Yeah, they always just refer to us as the driver. The reason that we don't have any dialogue or anything is they're transmitting to us. We can't transmit to them. Like we don't have a transmitter, so we can't actually speak to them. Which is why the conversations are all like them relaying information to us. Okay. It is time to boogie. I want to get the hell out of here. Because this place is spooky as hell. That's my professional opinion. Trevor probably has so much he wants to talk about. For real. I guarantee he's confused as fuck all the time. Because, like, what is all of any of this ever? Although they are a very capable mechanic, which is crazy. Like, part of it is definitely limb tech. But the driver is a very capable, like, mechanic and obviously driver. If I do say so myself. But yeah, we're not a scientist like the other three characters. We were just here on a delivery to deliver something to Arda, and then we got sucked into the zone. That's how we got here in the first place. Poor guy can't even ask a clarifying question. Yeah. He just has to figure it out. Which is part of the reason that the limb tech is such a blessing, because it does simplify a lot of things. Just through the power of
About that deep zone area
hold.
you identified. I ran every coordinate in that area through the Arda database, and what turns up? But access logs with entry records for Dr. K up through March 1963.
What? No, the doctor died in 1961. In the lab accident.
So we were told. Then, I found access logs for both that deep zone site and Red Meadow. Years and years worth of activity.
The Red Meadow Research Facility? But it was demolished the same year. After the structural damage caused by the... lied about that too, didn't they?
It appears so. The driver should give the Red Meadow ruins a visit. If Dr. K didn't die that day, I'd like to know what was keeping him so busy.
So would I, but... do we have time for this? We don't know how long the driver's got with that remnant.
And that's why we need this information. Whatever Dr. K was doing relates to all of this. It may be the key to what lies at the end of the road for the driver.
I... agree with you. God, I hate saying that.
Driver, I've marked the Red Meadow facility on your route planner. Head there whenever you're ready.
And the real fucked up thing about not being able to talk, I'd be so dead. The first task, I need to ask the directions. Yeah, for real. Well, we do have this very good GPS, this thing, which is great. And then also, big map. So we've got lots of maps at least. But yeah, I don't fancy my chances either. But what I was gonna say is the real fucked up thing is that, this whole thing it's our fate that we're messing with. We need to get like, we need to get out of here, or else we're going to die. If we're linked to this remnant for too long, we will go insane and die. So we super need to get out of here. So we can't afford for them to be like waffling on this, and they're super waffling on this all the time, and there's nothing we can do about it. We just have to sit here and listen to them bitch at each other while we're like, our time is ticking out. It's insanely frustrating. Or I'm assuming it would be for the driver. I think it's good drama. I praise GPS 1000%. Yeah, it's funny. My cat won't eat any human food. He's like so picky about human food, but he will gobble down literally any cat food. It's crazy. And yeah, we definitely need the GPS for sure. We would be super incredibly dead without it. Okay. Charge the car. We need gas. I need to fill up the big gas can too. Yeah, human food is generally not good for cats. Anything with sugar in it's really bad. And I'm sure you're thinking, oh, that doesn't have... Barbecue sauce has a shit ton of sugar in it. And also cats are like deathly allergic to garlic and onions. Same with dogs. So, you know, there's probably garlic powder in that barbecue sauce too. A little bit of vanilla ice cream. I feel like Loki would absolutely flip his lid. I might try it sometime, but I don't know. I don't know if he could handle ice cream in general. Yeah, I'm sure she's not gonna like keel over, but just you gotta be super careful. What was I doing? Oh yeah, we need to fill up our big gas can because I will forget. I will 1000% forget. Just kidding. I didn't need to fill that up at all. I'm clearly mistaken. Nope. Put that back in there. I'm gonna have Loki bouncing off the walls. I don't know if he would eat it. The problem with Loki is he'll sniff anything and then he'll be like, no. He'll just walk away. I genuinely don't think he would eat it. I don't even think he'd try it. If I was lucky, he'd like put his nose on it and then freak out because it was cold. That would be like the best case scenario. The best realistic scenario. Because I'd like for him to enjoy it. He is a little baby. Okay, we got our advanced workbench. That is very solid. I don't really care about the lockers. Liberator Mark II is tempting, but probably not yet. Bio headlights could be good. We should definitely grab the armored door blueprint, because being able to armor up our doors is pretty great. More wheels would be cool. The problem is, like, are all-terrains better than off-roads? Oh, it's so small. Hold on. It's A across the board. This is AA off-road, B on road, and A on water. Yeah, so this is just kind of a mix. It's better on road than the off-roads, but it's worse off-road, would you believe? So I don't want it. I definitely don't need the paddle tires, because we're not really having too much of a problem with water. The power grip tires would be cool. The problem with that is You have to like activate the power grip thing as an ability, and it takes power. It takes like battery, which is why like there really isn't a better tire than off-road tires, I think personally. These are a little bit worse than the all-terrains on roads specifically, but we're not having any trouble on roads. It's a fucking road. Yeah, so tires, we're kind of just like big chillin'. Trunk in the trunk we definitely want. Because this will expand our safe storage. So now we have a trunk in our trunk, and it's way bigger, which is super helpful. And maybe we'll have enough to get that XL roof storage too. We sure do. I would very much like to make that right now, and then we can yeet off the storage on the side, because I don't care about it. I think we have a roof rack. We sure do. Excuse me. R. Okay, so now we have big storage on the roof. So I'm gonna get rid of this side storage. We're just gonna yeet it right off here, because I don't need it. There's many other things I would like to have in that side rack, besides a storage that I no longer need. Because we have the giant roof storage, which is very cool. That in there. The flare guns need to go in there. I need a bigger backpack so bad. This is ridiculous. Do I need the flares? I don't think I need the flares on me. I think we're good like that. Okay. What else can we afford? Backseat tank wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. I don't think do we have anything in the backseat right now? I don't think we do. Oh, we have the lead acid battery. Okay, we definitely need the lead acid battery. Obviously, we have another back seat, but I need a rack for it. So let's see if I can afford a rack. Solar panel wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. No, I can't afford another rack right now. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and grab... Ooh, do I want the solar panel? Or the hydro generator? I guess the solar panel. We'll make one of those. That'll obviously, it charges our battery in the sun. Pretty self-explanatory. Oh, hold on. Put that on there. Okay, so now we have a lightning rod for when it's storming, and then a solar panel, a little baby solar panel for when it's sunny out. I've got an extra gas tank and an extra battery, and then a super extra battery in the backseat. So like ideally we'd want to get that this side battery off of here, because A, it's really unsafe because it can get banged up. And ideally I would want something that can recharge our battery passively. So like the hydro generator maybe, or sorry, that can recharge our fuel passively, which the fuel synthesizer creates gasoline for various much. Okay, so it passively generates gas and you just have to siphon it, which is pretty great. But obviously we can't afford it. We're just missing unstable energy and an art of fuel tanker. I feel like we haven't even seen a fuel tanker yet, which is unfortunate. And then for our next backpack upgrade, I think we need stuff from the... Where is it? Is it up top? It might be. Yeah. The large backpack, we need... Oh, we just need more swamp coral and 20 more fabric. That's not too bad. That would be really handy because I am carrying so much shit and I just don't have the inventory space to be doing that. Okay. Now we need to actually fix the car. Well, actually, hold on. Let me see if I can make some more armored parts. I'm pretty sure we picked up quite a few, swamp things. Thermosap crystals. I can make bumpers. Okay. So I now have armored bumpers that I can put on, which is very nice. I can get rid of these pieces of junk. Get in there. And put on some real chunky bumpers. Yeah, that looks like it would hurt. It's a big old piece of metal. Bumper. Throw that there. We are creating a war vehicle. A vehicle for war against the zone. Very chunky. Okay, I now no longer have any thermosap crystals though, which means that we can no longer make any more armored parts, which is very sad. Just vacuum up all that crap. Thank you. Very handy. Who wants to pick up all that garbage? Nobody. Our fax machine's going insane. I'm trapped out here now. I tried going backwards, back the way I came, but parts of me seem stuck. Like I can't And then they died. You hate to see it. What the hell is in here? Oh, the basketball. I don't want it. Get out of here. Stupid basketball. Also we lost our music. Rude. Okay, so we do need to do a little repairing. Give me my blowtorch, please. We're already like halfway down the blowtorch, which is so sad. You hate to see it. Because these also cost thermosap crystals to make. No, these are marsh eggs. My bad. The torches are marsh eggs, which is real rough because we didn't get any marsh eggs in our last excursion. And they're like 80 marsh eggs each. Yep. I definitely should have done... Do I have enough to make another one? I do. How many marsh eggs do I have? 117. Okay. Almost done. Hey, Saphira. How's it going? How are you doing today? Okay, so this steel panel has become fragile, so we do need to actually get rid of that. That's the only downside to like not swapping out your parts all the time, is they eventually, as you keep repairing them and they break down again, they become fragile, which just lowers their max health, which is obviously not great. So this one needs to get yeeted and we have to make another one. Just got home from work. Nice. I hope you get to rest and relax after work. There's nothing like coming home after work and knowing that you don't have to go back for at least 12 hours. In my case, I don't have to go back until Monday. I know not everyone gets a Monday through Friday work week, which is sad because they should. It's way better for your mental health having those weekends consistently off all the time. Okay, let's get our New Year's paint going here. Where even is it? Was it this one? Nope. This one. Year of the Dragon. I also need to look for orange paint. Okay, we can't do those. Do I have any burnt orange paint left? Sure do. Cool. We have to match the aesthetic. Hopefully all these pieces are painted. Did we paint the armor? No, we didn't. Okay. Of course I didn't. Last several days, had to walk in shin-deep snow. I hope you feel better soon. Yeah, the snow has been ridiculous. I am right there with you. It's not been fun at all. Can't wait for it to be summertime again. Absolutely. 1000%. It has been truly not a good time. The winter got really aggressive really suddenly, and now it just won't go away. And I don't appreciate it. Are these tires, like, old yet? No, they're fine. Okay. Okay, so we have many issues. One of which being that we have mapped over here, and we need to go over here. Which is not great. Because ultimately we want to get into the deep zone, which is this chunk of the map here. But we gotta go to that Red Meadow research facility first, and that is over here, where we have not been anywhere close to. I hope you get your car very soon, Saphira, because walking in the snow is garbage. Not fun, even a little bit. Okay, it looks like we're gonna have to go up here to unlock a route to come over here. The good news is this this symbol to the right of the question mark, that's the that's the symbol for the biome that we want for thermosap crystals, because it's not the swampy one like this one. It's the Scorch is what it's called. Definitely need something hot. Alcohol is certainly not going to be super helpful. I prefer hot chocolate. Tea is a nice second, but hot chocolate is my go-to hot drink for sure. Why do I have scrap metal in my inventory? Where did I even get it? We gotta talk to the friendly dumpster too. Oh, friendly dumpster, share with me whatever the hell you're gonna spit out. Some spam, duct tape, and 2 pieces of fabric. Amazing. Oh, generous dumpster. Okay, we got more canned food, a repair putty. The repair putty actually pretty great, not gonna lie to you. Pretty happy about that. I would have to be like on death's door, I think, to turn down hot chocolate. I would have to be near death. And even then, I could think of worse things to have as my last beverage on this planet. That's fair. I mean, I would just make it myself, but I also don't live with anybody else, so I don't have to worry about it. I wake Loki up all the time, and he only hates it a little bit. Okay. All right. I think we're good to go. We're gonna do one more expedition, because I don't want to end stream that early, especially since I did not stream yesterday. Our appliances beep when something's done. Yeah. Most of them do. The nice thing about being a deep sleeper is that stuff like that doesn't bother me, but I can see how if you're not a deep sleeper, how that would wake you up. Which would suck. But I can't sympathize because it takes a monumental amount of effort to wake me up once I go to sleep. That sucks. I am sorry to hear that. Okay, we got anchor obfuscation and violent voltage. I think that was. We should be okay. It's just more electric damage, and then we can't see where the anchors are. You'll see on the map when we get there. We're not there yet, obviously. The anchor obfuscation is just really funny because it just makes the anchor spots like jump all over the damn place. Okay. Man, now I wish we had got the hydro generator, because of course it's raining like a... I don't even know what rains this much. Besides the Pacific Northwest, I guess, which is exactly where we are. Funny coincidence, that. This is why I hate stopping for these small houses, because there's never anything in them. Garbage. Get out of my way, trash bag. Okay. Carrying on. That is true. You can just boil water. Much quieter than using the microwave. Okay. Yes, I hope you feel better and warm as well. This sucks being cold. And then having to trudge through snow, you get all wet. Sucks. I hate it when my socks get wet. It's the worst. It's no fun at all. Okay, tunnel. Fingers crossed for something in here that isn't that. I don't care about the pipes. I would like a box truck, please. No? No box truck? That's fine. We got one box truck today. I hope you enjoy whatever you get. Oh, I saw a box-shaped object and got excited, but it was just a shipping container. Not a box truck. Sad. Okay, there's a research thingy up here. That's the technical term, in case you were wondering. A research thingy. I hate when the map zooms in like that. It's like way too zoomed in. Hold. I see the little light. There's a thingy here. We got a flower power thing and a camo decal set. Nice. Don't mind if I do. Love to see a boss fight in this game. There's not really combat in this game. I guess there are some games that do boss fights that don't have like combat. That would be pretty interesting. You would definitely need to be really creative because the game doesn't have like most of the typical mechanics you would associate with a boss fight. The driver would also be a karate master and have to beat up the prior person who got lost in here since their mind is lost. That would be kind of funny. But also I feel like our driver, we're like a fucking FedEx driver. I don't think we're a karate master. But we are very durable for a FedEx driver, I can tell you that, because we are experiencing a lot of physical punishment. We do have an electrician's kit. In the zone, we get tossed around and busted up all the time. And we're fine. I feel like we have a flare gun. We could probably just get a real gun. And that's all we really need. Just give me a gun. Okay, what do we got in here? Was it worth the mechanics kit? Let's find out. Duct tape for batteries. Kind of a trash trade, I'm not gonna lie to you. We got 2 chemicals, which is, you know, okay. We get those in ones that are, like, locked with, like, the crowbar lock, though, so I don't know if it was worth it. Like, even a little bit. But that's okay. Now the mechanics kit, or the electrician's kit, is out of my trunk. I got that for free, like, pretty near the beginning of the game in, like, a box somewhere, I remember. So at least now it's not taking up 4 spaces in my trunk. Because I was never going to use it to actually repair my car. Okay, I don't really need to place a waypoint. I just need to go straight for like 20 feet. Pretty sure we can see the gate once we turn. Yep, there it is. Big bright light. But yeah, the game, it does tension very interestingly. There are definitely action sequences. The first gate crossing wasn't too action-packed. The second one is a very tense gameplay section. When we get into the deep zone, that whole section of going through the wall there is much more like balls to the wall, like action kind of deal. Which is very fun, because most of the game is pretty chill. It's not like an incredibly action-heavy game. That anchor is... Oh, right, we've got anchor obfuscation. I was like, why is this so big? So the anchor obfuscation just makes it so these anchor points move around. The map will not tell you where the anchors are at all. Which is kind of messed up, if you ask me. In my personal opinion. Also, electricity, big hurt here, so don't get zapped. Me, I already hear electricity. Fuck's sake. I'm not 1000% sure what that is, but I know it will kill me. Will kill me dead. I don't want any part of it. Nope. I don't know what hit me. I was so far away from that guy. I call bullshit. That was a spike puddle. We almost just lost our tires. Oh god, this place sucks. Thank you, e-brake. No, disagree. 1000% disagree. I was nowhere near that. The electricity is arcing very wide today. And I don't appreciate it. We're going right up here. Sorry about your fence. I'm not sorry. Okay. That's a shock tourist. Excuse me. I do think the driver is pretty jacked because we can just kick down fences. Like chain link fences, we can just kick them down. Like, it's no problem. We do have a kick button. That's not even a big deal. So we're probably pretty strong. I'm starting to rethink the Karate Master thing. I think maybe with if we like meet a proper sensei here. Another stream of you getting your car electrocuted? I think that's been almost every stream. It's a very common occurrence. Unfortunately, it does like double damage here because of the violent voltage effect that we've got going on right now. So, I'd like it to happen less, personally. Just a little bit of personal preference. I'd like to be electrocuted less today. Hello, good sir. Do you mind if I loot your house? Is that... Do I need to scan this thing? Yeah. It's a pacemaker, apparently. I think it's probably something we shouldn't fuck with. I think as a anomaly expert, we probably don't run up to the extremely buzzing thing. But I will say that I have no idea what it does. That is not an anomaly that I am familiar with, which is terrifying, to be honest. But we seem to be pretty safe here. The ground is moving. It's fine. Everything is fine. Nope, wrong door. Okay. Yeah, let's continue on down this way. We're not really gonna get any anchors because I don't know where they are. They simply will not reveal. Disagree. That guy's a jerk. That guy's such a jerk. I was parked next to him for forever, and then he was just like, oh, you're moving? Well, I guess it's time to zap you. Asshole. I should have kicked him right in his face while I had the chance. He clearly deserved it. Oh, there's electricity in the forest. Good, good. Usually when people go into the deep forest, they go to escape electricity. Not today. It's foggy also, apparently. That was, not good. Our car isn't too banged up, though, so I guess it could be way worse. It could be doing a ton of damage to us, and it's just not. It's just terrifying because we have an electricity augmenting effect on us right now. And I just want to get the hell out of here. Whoops. I hit a little bit of a tree while I was looking at the map. That's fine. That's what the armored bumpers are for. That's why I made it. Okay, we're just gonna cut across. It looks like it's fine. Sounded like something was rattling. Guess everything's fine. Maybe it was all the trees I was debranching. Yeah. It's just right over here. Let's get the hell out of here, shall we? Okay. Honestly, a lot less disastrous than it could have been. Okay, high instability. It's got heavy fog, shocking speed, and then swift storm. Okay, so heavy fog is heavy fog. Shocking speed, when we get electrocuted, oh goody, it sends us flying forward at 1 billion miles an hour. So that'll be fun. Can't wait to have that happen constantly. Gotta love it. That's going to be impossible to control. At least it's not the violent voltage. I do think the violent voltage was making the electricity arc farther, because generally it's a pretty small radius that electricity will arc. It doesn't usually hit you. Okay, we do actually have to grab quite a few of these anchors though, because I have got no anchor energy because the last place we were at had anchor obfuscation on it. And I couldn't see where the hell they were. But there's two right next to each other, and the cost isn't the worst. I'm not a huge fan of Swift Storm, as usual. Okay. I hear the first one, and then the second one should just be a little bit farther. Yep, there's our first one. Don't mind me, gentlemen. Just on my way through. Gotta get this. Stick it in there. Not the bunnies! Get the fuck. There's just one bunny? Okay, that's not that bad then. Sometimes they'll spawn like 4 bunnies and it's a nightmare. Just a regular dust bunny. Just a little bit of radiation damage. I was worried it was going to be voltage bunnies, because that would have sent my car careening over in that direction somewhere. Which would have been no bueno. Would have sucked big time. Okay. Oh, just kidding. There's 2 more containers. There's definitely something flying around, and I don't much care for it. It's probably just an abductor. But the fact that I also don't know where it is. Oh, it's one of those. It's a pufferfish. Hello. It's gonna push me. Yep. I don't know if that hurts me or not. Probably. I would guess it probably does. They're supposed to like drop gifts, but I've never seen one drop anything before. Okay. The anchor's over here. I can hear it now. Lots of radiation. The bunnies are also out. It's okay. We got our anchor, and now we run the right way, maybe. Through the hot dust, taking many damage. And then in we go. I'll have to actually look at the meter this time. Hopefully we won't get attacked by a bunny when I'm trying to look at it. Okay, that first one barely did anything for our meter. Yeah, we need a bunch more. Damn. Probably 2 more anchors before we can leave. I'm also dying horribly. The problem with needing so many anchors to leave is we're at Swift Storm. So the storm is right behind us. Let's go ahead and grab this, and then I'll try and run over and get these. I'll try and sprint over there. And I'll go for the big one first, I think, and then we'll just try and leave, because we really don't have much time at all. I got electrocuted. In a lot of ways, that could have went better. But that new armored bumper is saving us a lot of money on repair bills. And by money, I mean precious, precious chemicals. And also just our lives, because we will die if we are messing around for too long here. It is a dangerous situation we're in. I gotta make some risky some risky shortcut decisions here. Get dodged, idiot. Oh. Hopefully, it looks like our tires are okay. Yeah, they're not flat. Okay, we're fine. The spike puddle did impale the left side of my car, which is not ideal in many ways. But we're okay. Luckily, the off-road tires are a little bit more tough than regular tires. If we were still rocking summer tires, that would have shredded them instantly. They probably would have blown right out. Okay, we need one more, so I'm gonna go for this one. It's a little bit farther away, which I don't love. But we have the maneuverability, and I have plenty of food, so the hot dust is not an issue. What will be an issue is getting back, because we're going to be taking constant radiation damage on top of the hot dust, which is not ideal. But I have so much spam, it's not even funny. Okay, that was an MRE, so that should probably heal us pretty close to full. Just kidding, it healed us to 60 and then stopped. Unfortunate. It's so far away. For the driver having to go on an unexpected hike. He is not the hiker, that is true. He is supposed to be the driver, and we are running directly into the storm. So in a lot of ways, super poor driver, honestly. I'm making a lot of questionable decisions, but we gotta go. I don't have the luxury of choice, unfortunately. And every time I need to heal, I do have to drop this anchor. So not only are we running up a hill, we're running up a hill into radiation, grabbing another radioactive object to run back away from the radiation, and then eating MREs to try and survive. It's not exactly a glamorous life the driver is living. Once we put this in the car, though, we should have enough to open the gateway, and then we just gotta drive. But yeah, this is definitely not good for any part of the driver. It's a lot of radiation. Far too much, one could say. Oh, you gotta close. Nope, that was simply... we gotta get out of the car now. So I have to shut this. It fell off? Unbelievable. Get back on there. Driver's so strong he took the damn door out. Radio, please. Okay, so we do have enough. Okay. Should have started the car first, but, you know. That's not a perfect plan. Oh, remember when I said our tires weren't flat? They're so flat, dude. I can feel it. That's not great. The HUD doesn't have the little triangles. I guess it does on the front left. It's really hard to see, but there is a triangle pointing at the hubcap. Oh, I think we might die here, actually. I don't know if I have time to fix it. That's certainly not good, even a little. And if you can hear the crescendo in the background music, That means the bad storm is on its way. Oh no, I can't go up this mountain. Yeah, I think we're fucked. We're so fucked. Because I don't even know where I am. Preemptively healing because I know our protection is going to be compromised here very shortly. That was the electricity speed boost, just in case you wondered why I started going 1,000,000 miles an hour. One of our windows is now busted, so we're taking ambient radiation damage. If you look at my rad gauge in the upper left, it's not good. It's very red and angry, but I think we're gonna make it just barely. Mostly because I have a lot of first aid kits. Somehow I'm duct taping up my radiation. It goes so insanely bad, so insanely quickly. But we are limping home. Literally limping home. There goes another window. Okay. Yeah, so it turns out, Jen, the hike was not the worst thing the driver had to experience today. We still haven't had a death yet, but just about everything but.
Did you drive into a storm?
Yeah.
Do you enjoy feeling your bones separated from your body?
No. Oh, Oppie is like, what the fuck are you doing out there? Fair, honestly fair. Super fair. That was rough. Okay, we need two sealing kits? 2 sealing kits. Jesus. Okay. Good news, we survived. Bad news, it's gonna be very expensive to get our car fixed up. We're probably gonna need more sealing kits for the windows too, but I want to just get these tires sorted out. Okay. The headlights. This one we're gonna yeet because it needs to be needs a bulb replacement, and I could just make one. So that's not a problem. My poor hood. Jeez. Yeah, all the repair putty today. That is very sad. Hold on. Think you can drive a car and change the world? It doesn't work like that. It sure doesn't. It sure doesn't. So true. So true, fax machine. Okay. Thanks for that stunning bit of wisdom. See why it took me so long to get that? It just sasses you. That's it. That's all it's here for. It's here to sass you and to store your stupid data logs in. I didn't actually want to throw that. I'm so sorry. Let's get out of here. Okay, we do have a lot of repair putty in the trunk, which is nice. Because everything needs repair putty. Everything. Basically everything got broken. The side fuel tank is not... Thought it usually took stuff from the main fuel tank first, but it's clearly taking from the side fuel tank first, which is not how I thought that worked, but okay. Good to know, I suppose. The few armored parts that we had absolutely carried us, because good lord. You just like put it back and I was like, what do you mean? It is very satisfying to just slather your entire car in repair putty. It sucks because it's very expensive chemicals wise. But it is satisfying. It's very gooey. Okay, we can blowtorch that. The downside to the armored parts is they have so much HP that we're starting to run into the part of the game where one repair putty is not gonna be able to completely fill it from 0. Which is like not a bad problem to have, it's just a problem that we have to keep in mind. Here too. Okay, I think that's our car repaired. I'm gonna repair our gadgets here. Kind of inadvisable because again, these have so much HP. It's like the tires. But I just want to keep them working. And especially the batteries in the fuel tank, because they can actually explode if they get like status effects on them from being too low HP. They will explode, and that's not something that I want to deal with because I don't like having a bomb strapped to my car personally. Personal preference. What else do we have? Friendly dumpster. Give unto me the floppy disk. Thanks for that. I appreciate it. We've gotten a couple of cosmetics that we can check out. 1 can of spam. Thank you, oh wise and merciful dumpster. Much appreciated. Thing. Okay. We can get rid of these now. These steel panels. I don't need them. Very nice. Okay. I did not get maybe any unstable energy. I'm pretty sure it was all stable, which is not ideal because we're at a point now where we really want to be getting unstable energy. I mean, eventually we'll want the bio lantern, so we got to work our way up there. So let's grab the flare gun thing. We probably will want the backseat thing eventually. Ooh, turbo light engine. You know what? I could be convinced to purchase a turbo light engine. Upgrading our engine would be pretty massive. I don't think we can afford to do that. Okay, we need steel sheets and we need 42 thermosap crystals. That's so many, especially since the armored parts that we also need also cost thermosap crystals. The good news is we will be going to an area tomorrow that will have thermosap crystals in hopefully abundance if we get lucky. This is where we're going, and also it's got the scorch mark on it. It looks like a sauna, like a little sign for a sauna, but it's the biome is the scorch. and that's where the thermosap crystals live. So, you know, I can actually go ahead and ping this now. We're not going on another expedition, but we can ping it. Because this one will have perpetual stability, so hopefully when we get there, it will spawn in some thermosap crystals for us, and we can gather them in peace and tranquility instead of abject terror, which is what we did everything in today. Because that last run was not ideal. It could have gone quite a bit better. But it also could have gone worse because we didn't die, which is surprising considering all the awful things that happened to me. But yeah, that'll do it for tonight. I'm going to sleep. It's been a long week and I really need the rest. So I hope everybody else has a great rest of your night and also gets some nice rest because you all deserve it. Thank you very much for being here. We will continue this tomorrow and we'll go venture into the Scorch and also to this research place up here, the Red Meadow Research Facility, and we'll see what's going on there. Spoiler alert, research. You're welcome for the stream, Jen. I hope you have a great night. And I will kind of see you next time. Later.